There you have it, everyone. It's been 61 days, month number 2. I plan on doing this for 12 months, I'm dedicated for a full year, and let me tell you, things are going really, really great. I'm happy with the level of subscribers. Eh, I'm happy with the quality of the videos. And I'm happy with the production side. That will come. But all in all, this has been an amazing experience. Here are the top 5 things I've learned for the month of June. Enjoy. Why? What? Really? Why am I doing this? Is it for the money? Well, there's no money to be made right now, and if anything, I'm spending more money, which is fine. Like it's just money. There'll always be more. Is it for to hang out with my friends? I already hang out with my friends lots. I don't need an excuse to have a YouTube channel and to film to have the guys over. If I want to have the guys over, I'll just have them over. Is it the hassle? Definitely not. Last month was a challenge. There was a lot of late nights, there was a lot of early mornings, and there was a lot of internal grief. I was giving myself a really hard time for messing up several times over. So, why am I doing this? It's a good question. What I've learned, and I've known for some time, is that I feel I've gone as far as I can with D&D. There's other systems where you can have fun and whatnot, but it's just rule set after rule set after rule set. And there'll be a 6th edition, there'll be a 7th edition, there'll be a Dagger Heart, there'll be new systems out the Yoo-hoo. I get that. I've been around since the original Red Box. The reason why I'm doing it is for community. For the last 3-4 years now, I've been actively going out and pursuing events and opportunities like Dragon's Den to build a community. I want to give back to the game that's given me so much. So what I've learned this month is to not get discouraged, because it was a very discouraging month. I can tell you already, I haven't told the boys, but there were some problems with the Let's Play. I'm sorry to say that, guys. I'm currently editing, and you'll soon find out. It's discouraging, but it's gonna get better. And what I'm trying to say is, if you get discouraged, whether it's with D&D or with something like this filming or with just life in general, fall back on those you can trust, you can rely upon. I know that my wife is going to support me through this endeavor. I know that the staff at Dragon's Den, the members of DNU, and the group, the members of the Arcane Table, they're going to back me. Yeah, there's going to be some mistakes, there's going to be some falters, but they're with me on this journey, and I appreciate that immensely. So find those people in your lives. Find whether it's your parents or your friends or your siblings or fellow gamers. Find those good core people that you can rely upon, and they will help you get through those discouraging moments. That's what I've learned for the month of June. Time. Time and scheduling kind of go hand in hand together. You schedule your time so your time can be well spent and spent where it needs to be spent appropriately. Um, I've been treating this almost like a second full-time job. I'm investing probably 40 hours a week on top of a full-time job, on top of being a father, and on top of being a husband with other hobbies in there. It's a lot of 6 o'clock mornings. It's a lot of 1 o'clock at nights. Thankfully, I don't need a lot of sleep. That's one of the things I've always been lucky for. But regardless, that time is consuming. Now, I'm going about one video every 3 days. Like that's a lot. That's filming, editing, producing with all the graphics and stuff like that, which I'm still very much learning, and then getting it on YouTube and trying to get it on YouTube on time. We had a trip. Keely and I went to Niagara Falls, and that sucked up a week of my time. It was planned. I had segments in the can for YouTube, but still, once I got back, I underestimated how far I was actually behind, and that you could see that in the scheduled videos. Some of them didn't hit the deadline that I was hoping for. I'll get better. That will just come with time. For those of you who plan on starting a YouTube channel, you don't have to go all in. You can do one video a week, one video every second week, get your bearings, and then with time, pick up the pace. For myself, I'm pretty ambitious. I've always been ambitious when it comes to things that I'm passionate about. And I'm trying to get to 100 videos as quickly as possible. That means 10, 11, 12 a month. And I can see the results. I'm really happy with the channel's growth. And within the next 3, 4, 5 months, it's only going to get better. Time. I don't see it as time wasted. I see it as time well spent. Let's just pull the band-aid off. Get this over with. Technical difficulties. Oh my God, did I struggle with technical difficulties for the month of June. SD card, lost a good chunk of the footage from the PopCon. The interviews for Scott, Eric, and Bruce were all jumbled up. The audio quality was the pits, and but I was able to salvage that and work with it. Granted, it was all late because the information was lost. We found it eventually, but it was not the quality I was hoping for. Myself and Grace, that information gone. It was corrupted. It was beyond use. Don't know why that SD card's in the garbage. DMU. We shot with my Canon camera, and it only shoots for 15 minutes at a time. Didn't know, and so we were only able to capture some of the footage. To boot, the sound system was playing music over top of it, and copyright infringement. We couldn't have used that footage anyway if we wanted to. Sure, I could have tried to separate the foreground sound from the background sound, but I'm not technically there yet. It's very choppy. I've tried it with a couple of videos. It's hit and miss. Regardless, that footage lost. The computers. I had bought a new computer and the old computer, and getting that everything transferred over was a disaster. Rather than filming and editing, I probably spent a good solid week just trying to figure out the damn computers out. It's working now. Still a mess. If I were to turn the camera around, you'd probably laugh, but I'll get there. The technical side of this will come, and I think I just have to bite the bullet and spend the money. I do want to get rigging for the ceilings here, so all these cameras and lights can be off the floor, giving us a little more space. And the quality of cameras just needs to get better. I'll pick up 2 or 3 cameras with Adam's help. He's been my sugar daddy as far as finances has been going. Love you, Adam. And some new microphones, so the audio quality will be better. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. That stuff will just come with time. Chapter 15, title and thumbnail. Success starts with a click. Damn right it does, and I'm learning that pretty damn quickly. For my birthday, I got the YouTube formula for my daughter. Thank you very much. It's a good gift. And I've been watching YouTube videos on how to correctly make and run a YouTube channel. Yes, there's a whole bunch of different opinions and views on what is and isn't correct. Learn what you need, take that, and make it your own. Just like a DM. Read the book, take what you want, make it your own. The thumbnail is important. The description is important, and the title is important. All 3 of these things I'm learning with time. You can take a look, see at the first video back from May, just the logo and some text. To the most recent video here in June, it looks far more polished. And I think I'm getting more clicks and more likes and all that jazz because of it. So from now on in, the book says to make 3 thumbnails all differently and then make your video. And then once that's done, you can kind of choose which thumbnail best represents the video, run with that. If it doesn't hit, you have options to go back and change the thumbnail because you can do that. And I think I might start doing that, depending on how much time I have. But as the channel grows, you'll definitely see quality improve on the back end with the videos and on the front end with the titles and the thumbnails and descriptions. Editing. It's something I'm really enjoying. It's a big surprise as to how much I'm enjoying the whole editing process within the last 2 months. I'm currently using Clipchamp, and I was having a lot of struggles with it with the old computer. Now that I've got the new computer going, it's smooth as silk. I think I can only go so far with Clipchamp. I might have to upgrade to another editing software within the next 2 or 3 months. But this is a great program to get started on, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to try something here. We'll see how well it turns out. I'm going to try editing the video while filming it for you guys. So give me a second. We'll see how this works. So I've already uploaded my media which is we're just doing the intro for this because it's going to take long if I do the whole damn thing. And the logo. The logo I tend to put in last over top of everything. So once the edits are all done, it's just one solid logo. I don't have to go back and adjust it, whatever it be. I currently have it on 1.5 speed just to make editing a little quicker. And what I'm doing is I'm going through the intro, because the intro is first, going through each take and just separating it from each other so that when I do go back and do my look-see, my look over, I can just simply see take 1, take 2, take 3, take 4, etc. What I'll do is I'll just prop the camera down and then I'll have my bullet points and I'll just do the intro or whatever segment I'm filming 4 or 5 times. Typically, the third, fourth, fifth ones are the best takes. There seems to be less ums and ahs in there. But sometimes the first one is the right one. It depends. That's why you edit. Right now I'm just trimming. So what you can do is just highlight that timeline, hit S, that separates, and then just go into D for delete, and it deletes off whatever segment of that clip that you wanted removed. So once again, just going through, that end portion wasn't needed. Clip it off, get rid of it. Easier in the long run. Yeah, so once again, I'm just refining, trying to find the best of the 4 or 5 cuts that I want to use. Looks like I deleted that first one. Quite often, like I said, the first one is usually the weakest. Just kind of getting a feel for what I want to say, and I'll just get rid of that first one right away. Just be finished with it, done, goodbye. Here, that first, I guess the second one I thought was okay. So I just kind of moved it up to the second timeline, as is my kind of beta. You know, if there's something better, I'll put it on top of it. So ideally, you want to set up like a totem pole. Best, good, and then worst. You can see at the top, I just adjusted it from speed 1.5 to 1. 1 is just its natural speed. That way I can get a gauge for how long the video is and if there's any cuts or edits. Here we go. Nope, that one looks like to be good. Yep, so just moving it to the side, placing it for later. Gotta fix the shirt, gotta look good. These little microphones that I bought are excellent. $30 purchase, you get 2 in a pack. They're really paying off. So here it looks like I probably had some ums and ahs or something I wasn't happy with. So just cleaning it up. In the beginning, this took me like literally, the first video I did took me 10 takes, 10, 20 takes. I was doing like, a 10-minute segment all at once, didn't know what I was doing. And took me a good hour, hour and a half just to film it. And then it took me close to 5 hours to edit it. Because once again, just learning the software, wasn't sure what I was doing. So it looks like I've whittled down, there you go, my second one. I believe that right there is my outtake. Typically at the end of my clips, typically at the end of all my videos, I'll put an outtake in there. And I think that little one that we just saw was the outtake. So here I'm just contemplating. Oh no, froze up. So sometimes you just have to go back out of the clip. Yeah, I was just sitting there contemplating, delete it, get rid of it, done. That was a pretty simple clip there. It was just, my name is Eric, Arcane Table, 5 things, done. Sometimes those easy ones are the best way to go. You want something catchy, you want something quirky, but sometimes simple is best. That's why I put that guy on top. I plan on doing these for the entire year. So it'll be 31 days, 61 days, 92 days, and so on, until eventually we get to 365 days. So that end cap didn't need trim, get rid of. So it turns out the first and the second one I wasn't hot for. So I kept the simple one and the third one, or sorry, the last one. I said would be the fifth one. I thought the fifth one was quite good. I believe that's the one I originally stuck with. There's some ums and ahs at the beginning, so you can see I'm just going back. Typically what I'll do is I'll start with my hands on the table and then kind of motion. And that's just my gauge to say, okay, this is where the speech or this is where the clip is starting. Good place to cut. Hands on the table, start talking. I actually am very happy with the production and the growth of the channel. It's been 2 full months. Really happy. It's only going to get better over time. Perfect. So that's the one I went with. Here we go, deleting that first one. It was simple, and just sticking with this guy. This one was good. I thought it had a little bit of quirkiness to it. No, not a lot of ums and ahs. So typically what I do is I do that for all of them. Like I believe this one had an intro, the 5 things I've learned, the conclusion, and the outtakes. So what I'm doing is just pretend I did all that, but I'm just doing it for the one here for time's sake. Right now I'm just cropping, just kind of, getting the posters and everything in the sides, making sure everything fits nicely. You can kind of pull and pull on the picture, kind of get things to fit. Placing the logo in the corner, I think that's important. People want to know the branding. And then you can just pull and drag, the logo all the way to the end. Right now I'm doing my fades. I'm really liking the look of it fading from segment to segment. There's different transitions you can do that I played with. But right now I'm just kind of sticking with the fade ins, fade outs. Typically you can do it for up to 2 seconds. I'll do it for 1 second on the in and 1 second on the out. That way it's a 2 second full fade in between both. So now that I have the video edited, positioned, and what I'm happy with, and the logo in the corner, and I'm just putting in my drop menu, my drop lines, my text. I've been enjoying these double lines lately. So what you do is you just simply go to the place it where you want, and then you go to the text bar on the right-hand side there. You can see it is that T in the corner. And you just simply type in what you want. You can type in, 1, 2, 7 lines. Just drops it all down in menu style. For some reason I couldn't get it to the June to center. That's okay. Just change the color of the bars above and below. I've been going with purple for the channel. Purple is royalty. Purple is mysterious. When I think of the Arcane Table, I think of purple mist coming off of it, and that's what I'm going with. All I did is I center that, which kind of center the text, just dragged it back up to the location that I wanted it to. So this all comes with time. Like I said, originally this took me 10, oh God, like it was probably an hour and a half, 2 hours to film, at least 5 hours to edit. And the first one was nothing to call home about. Here we are 2 months later, and it's much better. The edits are solid. The volume is much better. I'm getting good with the graphics. And all in all, the length is really good. June, there it is. Another 30 days, month 2, 61 days in. It's gone by very fast. Some Nat 1s and some Nat 20s. Nat 1s, the equipment gave me a hell of a time. I lost that footage from the con. I lost the footage from the DMU. And I wish I could have a redo. I really do. It would have been nice to have those interviews to showcase Grace and to showcase myself. But you see enough of me. It's all good. There'll always be more DMUs. We'll catch up with that. Nat 20s. I'm really happy with the growth of the channel. I'm really happy with the editing, and I'm really happy with the thumbnails. It's really coming along. All of that stuff, plus getting to hang with my friends on a regular basis, is amazing. It's been a really good experience, and I encourage anybody else out there to give it a try. So far, so good. Let's see what happens with July here. July is going to be an amazing month. A lot of cool stuff coming our way. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. We're currently sitting at 63 subscribers. Let's get that to 100 by the end of the month. That'd be amazing. If I can do all of this here, you can do that. All you have to do is push a button. Come on, please and thank you. It's June. It's been an amazing month. I'm really looking forward to July. And remember, you're always welcome at the table. All right, let's just pull the band-aid off and get this over with. Equipment issues. Oh my God, did I have equipment issues for the month of June. It was terrible. The first month was much easier